right, you guys, welcome into this community chat. Um, let's just get right into it. Let's see where we are with the moon and Pisces here. Moon in Pisces, 3 degrees and 36 minutes. Fourth degree of Pisces. Heavy car traffic on the narrow isthmus. Something feels like it's crowded. Okay. That could have something to do with like vehicles. It's interactivity between many people. It feels like something's just a lot going on. All right, it says there is a limit to the level of exchange between people within a network before the penalties of heavy traffic are encountered. So there could be a lot of like communication going on in the psychic realms, okay? It says find your way to negotiate when overcrowding brings limitation. So maybe like you need to protect your energy or negotiate what you want to be or who you want to be involved with, something like that. I've got to the sea out here. I see number 7. I see a leg up. I see the number 34. And I see yang energy here with the number 1. I see the 1st and the 7th houses in opposition, and I see the number 34. It's given like emperor or empress energy as well, going the distance. You're going to get help with something here, and I feel like it has something, like to the sea is giving me like the psychic realms. Alright, I don't know if this happens to be those that are associated intuitively. Alright, how you're getting a leg up, how you're going to continue to take action so that you go the distance, you go the long haul with something here. I'm going to use light seers. Let's see what comes out. You could be like going back and forth whether you want to continue doing something here involving like heightened intuition, because it kind of feels like it's affecting the mental state. All right, like you need to defend and or protect yourself. All right, so if it feels like your emotional state or your mental state is like overcrowded, you're going to get a leg up in how to deal with a certain situation. This could have something to do with like partnerships, relationships with those that are associated with those that have like intuitive abilities. Because for whatever reason, I feel like there's a lot of overthinking and a lot of like separation, like ignoring the heart space, like ignoring the emotion. It's weird. Yeah, it kind of feels like there's a sense of rejection here. Like you're not happy how something's turning out. Again, the negotiation needs to take place, whether you want to be continuing moving forward with, I don't know, I'm hearing like specific friendships. The star card is here as well. There's something about you being like a healer. 4 of Cups, 4 Swords, a star. It's like a healing energy. Or like maybe you're meant to come in, and again, if it's a lot of people involved, it's like you can only deal with but so many people. Like there has to be a sense of control so that you don't mentally lose your shit. Show me yang. Knight of Cups, the Lovers, and the 6 of Swords. I feel like there's going to be a lot of relationships that are going to have to go through some sort of transition of moving forward and overcoming like the emotional state. So those that are like remaining adaptable to the changes that are happening and those that are not allowing the overwhelming part to get to it, it kind of feels like if you base your decision on moving forward, you can't be upset. You kind of have to get the leg up here, all right, and start moving forward towards the future. Because what's coming in next is like going and taking action towards where you do feel reciprocated in love. If it has anything to do with those that have partnerships with heightened intuitive or psychic couples, okay, it's about, are you meant to go the distance with this person? Like, I don't know if it has something to do with like living by the same principles or something. The 8 of Wands. See what I'm saying? There's some sort of change that's coming in the near future is what it looks like. like how something's going to be communicated and what partnerships or relationships look like. Yeah, it's like part of a brand new beginning here. Because if not, if you're not moving by specific principles or like ethics or whatever this is, you'll be like somehow, I don't know, it kind of feels like seen as like moving forward independently, like not coupled. If this is a brand new journey of you communicating something and you working in the spiritual community as well, for those that are highly intuitive, there could be something here about like going the long haul with this. Like, are you going to actually reciprocate and move forward with this? There's something about an equal give and equal give and take, like an even exchange in connections with like romance and like money. All right, King of Pentacles, like long-term stability, foundation, doing something, just again going the long haul with it. So the Empress energy, the feminine energy, where I see Yang already out here, the Yin, is kind of feeling like remaining adaptable emotionally to cutting off a lover, or making the decision to not feel stressed about something, or anxiety or depression or fear about something. Just kind of like focusing in on how you're getting the leg up, how you're probably ignoring situations where it feels like, I'm bored with this person, I want to heal, and I want to move into the future. And then Yang, you start taking action on new lovers and moving forward and focusing on that transition. All right, so whether you're feminine and or masculine, because we embody both, I see this being a pattern. All right, maybe this has been like a repeated pattern. All right. I've got the Six of Cups out here. This is the Sun and Scorpio energy. So there is a transformation that's meant to take place. Maybe, you know, if you've been with something or someone long term and you kind of like grew up with this person, maybe things aren't the same anymore, or, you know, you expect some sort of change. There's a sense of maturity here. Like you wouldn't, it would be like a lots of nostalgic memories that you have. Something that isn't easily able to like walk away from. So sitting in this, like she's sitting in this tub, kind of like surrounded by her emotions to the sea, is basically saying like you're keeping yourself in this mental entrapment instead of allowing yourself to adapt to the changes that are happening so that you can create something new. Show me the Six of Cups energy. The High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. So some of you that are highly intuitive are thinking that the best thing to do is to technically separate from what you've known from the past, because you feel that it's a heavy burden and it's blocking the brand new beginning. All right, but there could be a sense of control around whatever or however you feel this way. Like maybe you have some sort of obsession, all right, or emotionally connected to something that you do for work. And it kind of feels like it's a very sabotaging thing to do, because you end up leaving yourself out in the cold for whatever reason. Show me this energy of like the Yang again with the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Swords. The Eight of Pentacles. Do you think that that's actually going to work out for you, as moving forward from something that you've known to be like the same person in your life for a long time? Like you grew up with this person, you might have went to school with this person, and you guys became friends and then lovers. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this is, whatever you're doing right now, it has to be where you have to focus on going the long haul. The Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups. It's like your intuition is already telling you where your happiness is. Nine of Cups, yeah. So maybe it's that, again, I'm picking up on someone that's like either highly intuitive, could be a very healing energy, and where you're receiving some sort of leg up. Maybe this person is giving you some sort of information, or again, it's interactivity between many different people. So however you feel, like, I'm bored with this person, I don't feel like this person has anything else to offer me, I want to heal from this person and I want to move into like excitement, new love, transition, and like see where this works out for me. But the goal of the distance here is about like the sudden changes that you're getting ready to step into, and understanding that you're on your own with this one. Like, this would be a major decision that you're making right now, to cut someone out of your life so that you can create something new. And that requires adapting to changes, and where you know for a fact you've experienced heartbreak. All right. You feel burdened. You no longer want to deal with this energy. You need some sense of excitement, but you have an obsessive connection in love with this person. So it's like, in order to progress, it kind of feels like it's a very sabotaging, like leaving yourself or your person out in the cold type of energy. The strength, it requires a lot of courage and the need to overcome fear and do like reflection work. So this is more than likely where the mental's coming in. It kind of feels like you don't have enough strength, or you know what I mean, the courage or the bravery to do so. Like, this, we just came out of the other reading for energy checking, and there was something about like the reflection period of not wanting to deal with like the mental conflict of it all. And that's what I feel that you're in. So if you're like standoffish with somebody, or you're overthinking a situation, it's hard to like overcome, so that you can create something new, because you're sitting in your emotions almost. Like, you need to detach from that. Give yourself enough time to focus on the healing, or get back into balance here with Temperance. The Four of Wands is here. I would surround yourself by like a spiritual community, someone that can lead you in the right way. I see the King of Wands here. Like, you need to be seen connected to a leader, or this is you. Because there's a lot of people out here that are either going through depression, all right, very standoffish, very cold, unable to start changing how it is that they feel about a certain situation, if they are creating a new opportunity in their life, feeling discontent or upset about, you know, someone not being in their life long term, and understanding that if I take action towards wanting to work it out with a new lover, this is going to be the transition moving forward. There is no turning back. This will be like a sudden change, my brand new beginning, and I'm moving forward independently from what I know was in the past. But still having like that obsessive energy, or that obsessive attachment emotionally to a person. Let me clarify the Devil here. The Hierophant. It's because what you know to be long term is something traditional. That's why. So it would be like a sense of like feeling, you know, that you have to gain control of a situation, or control your emotional state moving forward. Having that obsessive attachment to something emotionally, it's because it's traditional. You would have to understand that that's something that you got to walk away from. Ten of Swords is like, you know it's done. You know you have to leave something in the past, or someone's leaving you in the past, vice versa. Show me the Eight of Swords again. The Two of Swords. It's hard to make a decision. I see 10 swords right here. 2 and the 8 of swords. And the 10 sword is over here with the 5 of pentacles. You may not feel like you have enough strength to do so again. All right, or not enough money, enough stability. So there could be many different connections here, whether it's someone in a workplace, or if it's a lover, or if you feel that, you know, if you're married or committed to someone for a long time, you're afraid to walk away because of how many assets are shared, that type of thing. The Page of Cups with the 7 of Pentacles. It's kind of like you're already invested with something here. I would say follow your gut instinct. All right, follow your intuition with the Page of Cups. Because if it feels new, if it feels fresh, and someone is still clearly on your mind, but they're technically not there, it's only because you have some sort of like investment with this person that you were planning to like grow long term. You know what I mean? There could be someone that's like highly intuitive in your energy. I see the Temperance with the Queen of Cups now. All right, so this is giving me like heavy on someone that has like magical abilities to manifest, you know, through the emotional state. Because I'm seeing surrounding the the Sea card, someone has control of their mindset and their emotional set and their emotional state in order to create. Long term. Yeah, and I feel like this person is going to be very confident as well. Someone that can like separate themselves from some sort of depression, anxiety, worry, emotional attachment to be able to control what they're creating long term. This is someone very grounded, stable, and ready. You know what I mean? Could be, again, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. But the leg up is knowing that you have to heal from whatever has kept you in this energy of feeling discontent with what things look like from the past. But again, you're very grounded. It's crazy. If you're focused on your healing right now, that's what I see. You're emotionally withdrawing and you're walking away. You're, whoever this is over here that's having a hard time letting go, okay? It kind of feels like this person is still having the attachment emotionally. It's because they're stuck to like traditional values. Yeah. That's what that feels like to me. And then you wanting to work it out and move forward, or even if this is your decision to go focus on whatever you're taking action toward. Yang is an action energy. All right, this is how you're going to protect your energy overall. It's like focusing on work, focusing on a new lover, focusing on the transition, focusing on whatever is going to take you to, you know, your brand new beginning and where you're going to be going the distance with someone, because you know something is over with the World card. Yeah. So it's kind of giving me like, for those that are ready to detach, you kind of know where you stand. For others, there's still a lot that surrounds your energy in order for you to accept some sort of transition. So there could be a lot of people involved in whatever this is. And it's like everybody's trying to get through, and there's animals in the way, there's vehicles in the way, and the pathway is like this small. It's very narrow. That's what this is. There could be just like a lot of heavy traffic in the mental state or whatever that may be. I'm seeing vehicles again, so that can be like Mercurian energy. What up, Barbie? Thank you. The Death card. It's because there's like a transformation going on right now. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. It's like some people have gone through the portal already, and some people have not transformed just yet. Yeah. See what I'm saying? It hasn't been manifested just yet. It's like the minute that you end something, then you can manifest something new. Yeah. Like that's when Spirit will come in and say, okay, well, lesson learned. Now you receive some sort of reciprocity elsewhere, whatever that may be. Okay. And there could be a lot of conflict over, again, like inheritances, connections with the family, long-term money, house, car, kids, that type of thing. All right, that's happening in the energy right now. Wow. And I'm seeing here, it's just all an illusion. It just depends on what choice or what option you feel is best for you. Okay. Because again, something's going to like create a tower. So once something is destructed, you can't just easily build that shit back up. It takes for you to go the long haul with something. All right. So make sure you take a step back, gain perspective of exactly what it is that you want before moving forward, because this isn't just a little shift. This is a major one. All right. It's a major one. And you need to make sure that you're brave enough to deal, I'm hearing, with the consequences on the other side of whatever that is. All right. Wheel of Fortune. It either leads you to your best or it leads you to your worst. Because this is karma. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.